ready to do my nails yet again. I did start because I didn't want the video to be like over an hour long. So I've started most of the nails here. And what I got going on here is I've got a little Siren Secrets. That's from the March sub box. I've got a little Social Butterfly. That was a limited release set a while back. I also have String of Pearls from the March sub box and Treasure Island. So I was a bit inspired by Miss Stacy's manicure that she just did, her second Easter manicure. I loved the slants she did, and I decided I needed to do some. So I've got some slants going on already. I did do a couple nails, whole nails, and then I kind of made my own nail tape out of Social Butterfly because I don't know. I've tried the nail tapes before and they don't work for me. So I decided I would make my own out of the Social Butterfly one because I think that is such a pretty set. I love the pink glitter in it. So I'm putting that across. Oh, dang it. I don't want to stay down. Mother. Okay. So I'm putting. Really? Oh my Lord Almighty. Okay. I'm putting this down in between. If it'll stay for me. There we go. In between the pink and the white that I use. You son of a biscuit. It doesn't want to stay. Let's try another piece. Maybe we need another piece that's a little better. I don't know. So anyways, I used the Treasure Island and String of Pearls to make my slants. And then we're using Social Butterfly in between to give it a little something extra if it'll stay. I don't know what's wrong with this nail. It feels like it's too slippery or something and it doesn't want to stick. There we go. I think I got it now. See, it's a good thing I started ahead of time, isn't it? Because otherwise we'd be here all day with the way this is working. I haven't decided yet. I might put another piece across the bottom of the white too, but I haven't decided yet. So let's see here if we can get it to stick on this one. Considering the hard time I'm having now, I don't want to put it down across the white too because it doesn't want to stick, but that is the weirdest freaking thing. It's like it's oily or something and it's slipping, but it's not. Okay. All right. So most of what I have going on in this manicure here is pink. All right. I am about ready to lose it if I haven't already. All right. So, as I was saying, most of what I have going on in this mani is pink, with the exception of String of Pearls. Everything else is pink. And there is a reason for that. So, I told y'all the mani that I did, the first one that I did out of the sub box sets, where I did both overlays and had the she sells seashells as the base, and then I had the pink and the blue going on over the top of it. because I was kind of doing it as a tribute kind of thing, because someone in my life was going to be finding out that day that I did that mani what they were having, because they are having a baby. So, what do you think it is based on this? It is a girl. It's going to be a girl. Obviously, the baby is not here yet, but it's going to be a girl. They're pretty sure. And that somebody is my son and his fiance. So, I am super excited. I am going to be a grandma. I feel a little old saying that, but I'm still excited. So we are expecting a beautiful little girl in August. So I'm getting excited about it. I'm getting used to the idea that I'm going to be a grandma. So this is for her, this little Manny here, to announce that I will be having a granddaughter very soon. I'm excited. So this is all pink for our little girl that's going to be coming. So that's my news. And I've been waiting to do this manicure until my son and his fiance had a chance to kind of give everybody the news and tell everybody, because I didn't want to put it out on any kind of social media until they had a chance to tell everybody in the family, you know. So they have done that, and now I can tell you guys about it. I'm so excited. I have, as y'all know, I think I've talked about it on here before, I have 3 boys. And I always wanted my little girl. So now I'm going to have a little girl to spoil and buy all sorts of cute clothes for, and we're very excited. So all right. So I was putting Siren Secrets there over my middle finger here. I wanted to have a couple different fingers. So I've got accents on middle and ring fingers, and I have some cutouts we're going to add to the ring finger and the thumbs. So on my ring finger, I was going to do, all right, so I made some little hearts to go along with our, I think that's a perfect theme that we're, you know, it's a baby girl coming. And so I'm going to put some little hearts on here on top of it, the other stuff we've got going on. So I cut out some hearts out of the string of pearls and Treasure Island sets, and I'm going to put those here on top of Social Butterfly. If I can get it to stick. There we go. I wanted to kind of like, I was worried about that Treasure Island might not show up very well, but it's okay. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. So I was going to add a tiny heart out of Social Butterfly just to kind of help that little Treasure Island bit stand out a little bit more, hopefully. Ugh, I can't get my hand placement here very well. So I kind of wanted it to be like layered hearts on the fingers where I'm using them anyways. So I don't know that stands out very much. It's pretty subtle, but that's okay. It's all right. It's fine. It doesn't have to be like in your face. I don't think anyways. So I cut these out using my hole punches. I have 2 different heart punches. I've got a mini and then kind of a bigger sized heart punch. So that's what I did. I cut those out beforehand and got those ready to go. And then, oh, come on. I got it on the tweezers a little too much, I think. So there we go. I mean, the pearl one stands out good enough, but it's this adding in Treasure Island that's basically that secret agent one. It's not anything different, but you know, it's fine. Ah! Come on. I barely have it on the tweezer, and it's still sticking to the tweezer instead of my finger. Oh, you little booger. Okay, there we go. That's better. So we're going to do that on this one, and then on the thumb, I have some hearts cut out of Social Butterfly, some little hearts cut out of String of Pearls and Treasure Island. So we're gonna do some hearts on the thumb too. I thought about, oh, craptastic. I put you down, you should stay. How are you gonna move on me like that? Oh. All right, I thought it was stuck, but it didn't want to stick. That's good, right there. We'll just, what on earth? It's like sticking more to my fingers than it is to my nail. Okay, let's see, maybe if I push it down with my nail instead of my finger. There we go. All right, so I'm liking the way this came out. I think it's super cute. I like it a lot, having the different things. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna do our thumbs. I'll show you, that's how I did my pinky and pointer fingers with the slants is you just take my strips here and then I cut them in half. And I'm not very good at cutting them in half. Like, I don't get them perfect. It's fine. They don't need to be perfect. And I think I actually cut them backwards. So my thumbs are going to be the opposite direction, but that's okay too. It's all right. I don't mind that. All right. So then I started with String of Pearls farther down, slanted across, and then I put Treasure Island over it. And even though Treasure Island is super sheer and essentially just like an overlay, because I got String of Pearls down first, it gives it more of an opaque look to it. So we'll see in a second here that this one is very, very sheer. Like, it's essentially an overlay. I mean, but then what I did is I was kind of trying to make them like a fan effect here. So I started with the corners at the same spot, but then went like across at a different angle so that it was kind of I don't know how else to describe it, except I was trying to like fan them out, you know, so that they're a little different angles. All right, and then we'll do the other thumb here. I can do the same thing. I'll start it down a little lower. And there it is. Aiden, can you not do that, please? All right. I really like this set, String of Pearls, that was in the March box. I feel like it's really, like, it can be used with a lot of different things. I really like it. I love the pearlized, almost said perla, the pearlized effect on it. It really does have that pearly, like, finish to it, and it's really pretty. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it's good. It's making my little heart happy. So, I don't know if I've ever talked about how old I am on here, but I am in my early 40s. So, as you can imagine, I was a little like, I'm too young to be grandma. When my son first told me, but I'm getting used to the idea now, getting excited about it a little bit. He's actually the same age that I was when I had him, so, you know, as much as I think it's a little early, I am super happy now. I am. I can't wait to meet my granddaughter. So, yeah, I'm getting excited about it now. And I'm getting used to the idea that I'm going to be grandma. Although I'm not going to be grandma, I am going to be Nani. My dad's mom was Nani. My mom goes by Nani. So I decided that I also wanted to be Nani, not grandma. So I'm going to be Nani. But I think this is really pretty. I think these two go really well together. These two sets. Like, I think they're good together. And I think Social Butterfly is a really good match for Siren Secrets. If you're wanting something to use as like an accent nail with that, it's really good. And String of Pearls with Siren Secrets is gorgeous. There is no question on that one. All right, so I'm gonna do my Social Butterfly heart, like in the open part here on the thumb, and then I'm gonna put the little tiny string of pearl hearts right next to that one. If I can get this to come off. The tiny ones are so hard to do. There we go. Okay. Mother. Oh, you have no idea how many times I almost cuss while I'm doing my nails. And I have to remember that I'm going to put this on YouTube and I shouldn't cuss on YouTube. All right, so I'm going to put it like that, kind of like, there we go. Like a little askew from the big one. And then I did cut out these Treasure Island ones too. And I think all I'm going to do is actually just put them right on top of String of Pearls, because it doesn't really show on its own. You need it, I feel like it needs to be over something else. I mean, if you put this down like as a full strip on your nail, you're going to see that you have something there, but it's going to just look like a clear coat. It's not going to look like, you know, much of anything by itself. It definitely needs to be over something else. I think I would have liked it a little better if they had made it not so opaque, or sheer, not opaque. Opaque would mean you could see it. I would like it if they had made it less sheer, you know, more like an actual strip that, you know, like a, what's one of the strips that you can put over others, because it's sheer, but it like Penny Lane. So I just did that in another mani. I had Penny Lane on my thumbs, and it's one that you could put over others, but on its own, it still looked okay. Remember when I did it on the thumb? And so I wish they had made this a bit more like that, where yes, it could be used over other things to kind of give them a different color, but also stood on its own. This one is definitely not one, to me anyways, that would stand on its own. I wouldn't just put it by itself. But, you know, some people might like that. So they might want that super sheer, barely there, just kind of a little something on their nail, and that's fine too. But I would have preferred something that would stand out well on its own. Ugh, these hearts are just giving me a hard time. Well, that's where it's staying. All right. Super annoyed with these. Okay, let's see if we can get this one. Oh, damn it. Like, these are just like almost not meant to be or something. And these little ones. Ugh. All right, there we go. There we go. I think I got it. Oh, so close. So close. Get over there a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that looks cute. It's not exactly the same as the other one, but it's fine. All right, now we're going to try out this. I feel like some of these I did too thick, but maybe that's good. Maybe it'll stick better. I don't know. Because I feel like it definitely needs it. Like, don't you think the ones with the Social Butterfly in the middle, it's just it looks better than without, I think. I think it needs it. It gives it that little bit of extra. So I feel like I don't want to leave it without it. But I am not happy with how hard it is to get these dang things to stick. All right, so let's see here if we can do a little better with this one and not have it so irritating. Okay, that one went better, I think, because it's thicker. I don't know. I really liked the thin line here, but the thumbs are bigger, so I think it can take a bit of a thicker line there and still look okay. Oh, dang it. All right, that's not gonna be long enough, so I'm gonna have to use another one. All right. I cut up a bunch of them. I had out like all of the 2 little pinkies, and I cut them all up I cut both of them up into little strips to do these. So, okay, and then what I was trying to do is keep this so it's like on Treasure Island, so it doesn't cover up any of the white. I really like that pearl strip, so I wanted it to not affect that part. So I was trying to keep it right on the edge of Treasure Island. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. So this is pretty much how Stacy did her slants and her mani, I think. And oh my God, I don't know how I'm still surprised at her genius sometimes, because this is really good. I like it a lot. The slants with the bit in the middle is just, I think, my favorite part of this. All right, I might put more on. I might try putting some on that part, but I'm not gonna do it right now because it's gonna annoy me and I might cuss, and I don't want to record that part. So you'll see it in the nail fees if I added more to it. But there we go. I'll call that one finished. My tribute to my future grandbaby. And yeah, it's all done and I'm excited. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Love you. Bye.